78, 86.
Right. What is happening, everybody? Golf fans all around and people who just want to jump on in and say what's up today on moving day Saturday at the Masters. And I am live on this for the first time in a really long time, and I'm still just getting this down. So you guys got some tips? Let me know. My name is Dave. I am broadcasting live from Bandon Dunes, and unfortunately, you're just going to have to look at me and anybody else that I have coming over for my master's party for the next 2 days throughout the next two. And I got a mimosa in my hand right now. Hope you guys have a good coffee or other to go along with this. Because here's your background as I'm going to go and watch the actual footage here. Tiger Woods right now is just coming through his first couple holes. He's even on the day with a bogey on the first hole, and a birdie on the second. So I'm actually on the featured groups right now on masters.com, and I am watching M.W. Lee on 15 playing with Victor Hovland, and then Tiger Woods and Kevin Kisner are on the fifth hole, and it will also every now and then jump over to Cameron Champ and Tony Finau, who are on the 11th, which is just opening up Amen Corner. So I can go back and forth between any of these feeds from 4, 5, and 6, Amen Corner, 15 and 16, or the featured groups right now for a little more than another hour or so before the actual broadcast starts. So hope you guys are having a great day. I'm excited. I gotta say, I always love seeing Tiger make a run at something, and he's coming back from a what could have been a career-ending injury, career-ending car accident. I'm surprised not many other commentators are talking about the coincidence or irony, whichever one you want to call it, between that and Ben Hogan in the early 50s, who had a severe car accident, breaking his legs too, and then having to come back in the same way and winning the U.S. Open a year later, or maybe two. I'll have to go look up those actual numbers there, but that did actually happen in golf. So we're watching these guys play on 11. Just saw Finau hit that shot, and Champ. Those are some two very, very deep hitters, and they're always out there, 310 plus, basically out there, if not more. So, how you guys doing? Let me know. Let me know who you got winning this. Who your picks are. Obviously, right now your picks are probably different than they were before Thursday. I know mine would be. I made some choices on a pool. I took 6, and your top 4 are who gets counted in just a cumulative score kind of gamble there. And I chose Cameron Smith, Justin Thomas, Tiger Woods, Jon Rahm, Xander Schauffele, and Paul Casey. Paul Casey, I learned, withdrew on Thursday morning, so I was already down 1, and Schauffele missed the cut. And so Jon Rahm right now is 2 over through the 6th hole, and Tiger is 1 over through the 4th, and Justin Thomas is 1 under after just starting. He's just through 1, and Cam Smith has not teed off yet. He'll be teeing off in about 10 minutes or so. So we're just getting to the point where everybody will be on the course here fairly soon. I'm watching them show Colin Morikawa hit his tee shot on one down the right hand side of the fairway, but in good position. And now Will Zalatoris, who I should have taken, and I literally had his name staring me in the face when I was making my picks, and I don't know why I didn't like him more after he comes out and comes in second place last year for his first time ever playing in it. But you know, what do I know? And he's got a freaking awesome swing, and he piped that down the center. You know, for such a non-large guy, I think he hits the piss out of the ball. So again, I'm live right now from Bandon, Oregon. If you guys are golf fans and you're watching this, you probably heard of Bandon Dunes. I'm out here. I'm a caddy here, and it's phenomenal. If you guys ever get a chance to make it out, let me know. Back to the action. We're watching Victor Hovland right now for par on 15, par 5 over the water, and he's got about 6-7 feet here, and he misses it on the high side. So he's going to drop one on. Anytime you make a bogey on a par 5, even if it's this hard of one, it still pisses you off. Anyway, what else are we going to do here? Go here to the
Drop shot for Hoffman on the second line.
Of course. All right, let's see. I'm going to go to holes 4, 5, and 6. I got Tiger Woods. On 5 here, putting for birdie, but from way downtown, front right of the green. Pin is center left, and he's got 2 unbelievable clashing ridges that you can really see pretty well when you're looking at this angle here. So ball's going to start to his left off the 1, and then he wants to find that perfect spot for it to hit at the top of this ridge and then basically just ride the hill down like a ramp toward the hole. He didn't do too bad. He left it a little short, but he played it perfect line. So he'll probably have about 5 feet or so left for par. Matthew Fitzpatrick just hit his drive, or just hit his, wow. Was that 3? I think he just drove 3. Ah, that's deep. Oh no, okay. This is 4, the par 3. It's just 240. So he hit a fairway wood. I was just like, what just happened there? No, that is long. 242 par 3 for them. Hey, these guys are good. What can I say? All right. So if you guys are here, do me a favor, go check out my Facebook group. I say that's, I'm not a big, I'm not big into promotion what am I saying? Of social media right this second, but at the same time, it's called Masters Tournament Live. Literally, if you type those words in Masters Tournament Live on there, it'll bring you to that. And I'm literally going live over there right now as we speak. You know what? I should have actually done that, but either way, no. Yeah. Anyway, it's all a process. So, Tiger Woods on 4, getting down in his old man crouch because his knees don't work the same to read the putt, and then set up to his practice stroke. Yeah, I'd say about 5.5 feet. Little downhill, little left to right break. And he just left it too high. It did not move as much as he thought, and that'll be a bogey, and he'll drop another shot or a shot again. Oh, fuck me. Well, he just got up to that and hit it and lipped that one out. So he just 4-putted. Wow. I'm sorry, 5. He just, not 4, that was 5. He just 4-putted, made 6, double bogey. He is now 3 over par, not 2 over par. That's going to be something that everybody's going to see at the end of the day, no matter what the result is. And it's going to, yeah, that's going to be costly, I'm sure. Wow. It's crazy. 5-time Masters champion. Like lipping out from 2 feet away. That's crazy. I'm sorry. I'm watching Matthew Fitzpatrick make par on 4 at the same time. I don't know why, but for some reason I was just paying more attention to, the fact that Tiger Woods just 4-putted with that. Wow, it's pretty insane. So, this is Saturday at the Masters. Jump on in here. All right, guys. I'm live right now, watching the Masters, and just telling you. And no, come on over. This is no. Okay. I can't show you who that was. I'm just totally just got something here. I'm in Oregon, which is on the west coast of America, and this is legal everywhere in America that touches the Pacific Ocean. God bless. Feel free to join me on this one as I continue to watch the Masters with you. And I think I'm just watching Sam Burns right there hit a shot. Not exactly sure. Oh, I'll do a little champagne mimosa cannonball here. Cheers. Webb Simpson. I don't know why my oh, that's maybe why. Okay.
I'm sure we can statistically look at how many guys have ended up down there and what they ended up.
I got a little more of the audio to listen to now. So you've got that and you've got me. I'll actually bring that down just a little bit. Kevin Kisner actually is on 6. Another long par 3. He hit like a 3-iron or something. I don't even know. And he's got a long 50-footer, maybe more. That actually just fell down the false front. You guys remember what a false front is? False front is the front of the green that doesn't actually hold. Capella Sistina. All right. And we're going back to Tiger Woods on 6. Who's playing with Kevin Kisner. Remember, on the weekends, it's just twosomes, not threesomes. So Saturday and Sunday, it's just 2 people per group. I don't have to pay attention to how many people are playing in each one. It's a lot easier, I think. Boom. He just struck that. Crowd is liking it. And it was right on line with the flag, and just 1 club too short, lands right in the bunker. So, hey, you want this back? Oh wow! He just gave a gesture with his golf club after hitting that shot, and I mean was 1 iota stronger from snapping his club in half. Just kind of thing. You can go check it out, I'm sure, already. How you guys doing today? What's happening? Are you watching or just listening to my ass talk? Because, you know, I'm cool either way. But unfortunately, this is the only way that you're going to be able to get this for free nowadays. But you can go to masters.com, which is what I'm watching this on, and watch with me and just kind of join in the BS. You know, if you don't have people to watch this with, but you don't really want to just sit there and listen to the commentary, even though it's good. I'm not talking anything about them, but at the same time, I promise I'll do you justice and probably say more direct, raw stuff. And this is not PC, just to let you know. So I will say F, S, and D words sometimes. And that's okay. Because no one has to be here if they don't want to, right? Right? Right. Come on. How's your Masters Saturday going? Yeah, that's what I look like without a beard and long hair over there. Pretty interesting stuff. All right, back to it. Tiger Woods is getting ready to hit this bunker shot, and he's walking all the way around to the low side of this monstrosity of a sand pit. I mean, he had to walk like 15 yards into the bunker to get to his ball. Okay. He's getting ready. He's having his practice strokes right here. digging in, one waggle, and oh, go in the hole. Go in the hole. He almost freaking made that, and it was a perfect speed. He's a tap in. Hope he makes it this time away from par. Cheers. We're watching the Masters Saturday round in 2022 right now, and Tiger Woods is battling to come back and make something happen here in his last 1.7 rounds, give or take, because he's already through 6 now. 1.6 rounds left. And his first competitive tournament since his car accident over 500 days ago in January of 2021. Kevin Kisner playing with Tiger Woods has a super long birdie putt. It's probably 45, 50 feet uphill, breaking right to left. It's like, get it close. I smell bacon. Apparently bacon is being cooked here recently. Kevin Kisner finally stepping up to his ball here and hitting this long putt from way downtown, coming in, and doesn't take the break as much as he thinks until it dies. He put it a little bit by, didn't really want it there. All good. And now we're going back to 5 with Matthew Fitzpatrick. Second shot on 5. He hit the shit out of the ball on his drive, so of course he was hitting an iron in. I'd probably be hitting freaking a 3-wood and still not getting there. I don't know. 5 is playing almost 500 yards, and it's a par 4. The thing, you don't really see many par 4s. There's only one par 4 there, which is 3. That's under 400 yards. Every other one is almost 500, except 11. That's 520. Par 4, 520. It's really funny too, because 13's a par 5 and it always will be, but you can't get that stretched out longer than 510. So that's where they play it. So it's a 510-yard par 5. And that's 2 holes after a 520-yard par 4. Go figure, right? So it goes from the hardest hole to like what seems like it should be the easiest hole, but still never is, because it's, you know, the tiniest little green with a freaking creek all around it, and a slope that makes the term ball above your feet comedy. Yeah. That's a little plug for Masters.com in the background that you can kind of almost hear as I'm talking. We are getting there. Dustin Johnson and Sungjae Im and Shane Lowry are coming up here, and then Charles Schwartz, Hideki Matsuyama, and of course Scotty Scheffler are all set to tee off here in the next 20 minutes or so, while everyone else is underway. So John Rahm is 3 over through 7. Tiger Woods is 3 over through 6.
Simpson at 6.
Cam Smith is about to start. Morikawa's at 1 under. Connors is at 1 under. Webb Simpson is even through 5. Spawn is at even. Something just changed. Gooch is 1 over. Kokrak is 1 over. Garcia is 1 over. Leishman's 2 over. Fleetwood is 2 over. Champ is 2 over. Higgs is 2 over. 2 over. McIlroy is 2 over. Yeah, we got some movement in those ones. I'm so surprised. No, I'm not extremely surprised, I guess, but I just these weather conditions, you know, I mean, yeah, the leader's at 8 under, but he's got a 5-shot lead, and then that's, you know, wanes all the way down, and there's a lot of people that are just a few over par, and that's like what it's doing to them. Let's hope it warms up a little bit more here in the afternoon, but people are, I mean, you know, it's already almost 3 p.m. there in Augusta, Georgia. I mean, people are all in, like, you know, jackets and windbreakers and rain pants and stuff. It's chilly and not amazing. I'm actually think that this is one of the only matches I've ever seen where the caddies are happy they're wearing whites.
4, 5, and 6. 3 under, making it.
Justin Thomas getting up to number 4 right here, 240-yard par 3 with a hybrid, it looks like. His ball speed is 154. His apex is 87 feet, if you care. And the ball almost gets all the way up to the top shelf, but just shy of where it needs to be. And so it kind of comes back down a little bit, but it rests at the very edge of the green and fringe. And so it kind of actually got held up by that change in grass length. So it didn't actually come like further down the slope that it would have if it was in the center of the green with that same steepness. Bezuidenhout. Somebody said another way. I don't know. I'll figure out how to actually pronounce that by tomorrow. I will actually do that. Assuming he stays like in a notable area of in this. It was just watching Cantley hit a bunker shot to a pretty good spot here, I think, on the board. Yep. All right. Boom. JJ Spawn is even for the tournament and even on the day. His scorecard through 5 has no circles and no squares on it. It is just boom, 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 David Sims style. I would say it's inside the hole on the right half, but firm. All right. Webb Simpson just made 2 on 6 to go to 1 under. If you were here yesterday, you heard me say, watch out for him. He's one of those guys who just kind of like is steady. He doesn't score. Never mind. He scored well on certain courses, but in major championships, he just like kind of stays roughly around even par and just waits for the whole rest of the field to melt down, and then he ends up winning because he shot even. And that's actually how he won a U.S. Open at 1 over par. Forget which one it is. I want to say it was like 2010, 2011, 2012, somewhere between there. And I don't remember where it was, but it was the most extremely hard conditions I think I've ever seen in golf. And he was in the clubhouse at 1 over par, and the leader was like 1 under or even, and there were 2 or 3 people that were right around there, and they all just ate shit on the last 2 holes, and he won because he was the lowest leader in the clubhouse, and they all tanked. Anyway, back to the Masters. I'm gonna switch it over and watch the featured groups, because even though Tiger is on 6-7 now, that's one. There you go. He just hit his second shot on 7 as we speak from the center of the fairway, and what just happened? My video is buffering right now. Gotta hit that up again. Come on now. Come on now. All right. Colin Morikawa for birdie on par 4, 5th. Little past the hole, little left. It's all good. He's making par, which is great on that hole. 5 is probably the. You got 10, 11, and 5 are your hardest holes out there. And 5 is 495, and he just had a fairly makeable putt for birdie, but ends up making that. Cameron Champ, who hits the ever-loving shit out of the ball, just teed off on 13 and got that thing to swing enough right to left to get left of any of that tree line. And he's just on the other side of that. Now I'm watching Tony Finau hit it right after him. And looks like he's going to go into the trees probably. Oh, no. He just stayed barely. He hit the tree line and came down. He's about 15 yards behind Cameron Champ. And they both put it out there. I think they could have definitely had a little bit of a different angle to be a little further left of that, though. So Tiger just hit his 3rd shot on 7. He must have chunked his 2nd shot because he was in front of the bunker, like short of the bunker. And then he just hit this flop shot to just a few feet away from the hole, and you heard people go nuts just a second ago about it. So that'll be a par, and it is windy as fuck out there right now. He just walked by the flag, and it was just like you couldn't even see the Masters logo on it clearly. Yeah, he's a master. I mean, Tiger is not really playing like the master he is right now. He's not playing badly, but he had a real careless tap in for bogey after missing the par putt, and then he and it literally spun all the way around the hole and came out. And so he double bogeyed the was that the fifth hole? That was fifth. That was five. He made seven. Or no, he made six. Sorry, he made six on five. He made a double bogey on five, which is the super hard par five or par four. Sorry, super hard par four there, in between the two par threes that are both over 200 yards. Okay, a little bit of a tongue twister there. Let's get back to it. I'm going to figure out who this is in the skull cap finally, because it keeps showing him on 7. So it's Kevin Kisner with Tiger. And really not horrible distance, but it keeps sloping away. Wow, that really does go. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, that's fucking nuts. Okay, so I'm going to illustrate this. He was long. There is a ridge in the center of this green that separates from left and right. And if you just barely get on the other side of it, it falls all the way down. His putt was along the ridge. It broke just a fucking centimeter or too much on him, and it just fell down this slope like 15 or 20 feet. Even more. That's like 30, but he's got a 35-foot putt for fucking par now after he had a 25-foot putt for birdie. Wow. Yeah, if you want to actually really see what that looks like, please go check it out. Victor Hovland is on 18 right now. And he's 3 over on the tournament, and he's hitting his second shot in from about 175. I like his pre-shot routine. He's taking consistent, continuous golf, swings back and through, just feeling that that pendulum motion, because that's what it really is. You just want to feel that club head, feel that chi, if you will, out there. Real quick. He's probably aiming right at the announcer box just behind the pin. And wow, hit that really badly, right short of the bunker. He must have hit ground before that or something. I don't know. Tony Finau on 13, second shot with an iron, ball above his feet. Pin on the right side of. He took dead aim and it falls short into the creek. And I mean, the creek is like 3 or 4 feet deep, in depth and from one side to the other. But it runs all along the whole side. It's like a moat if you think of it. So the green is the castle walls, the castle, and the moat is all around it. And if you're off the green in any kind of way, in the front or right of 13, in there. Tiger makes the 4 on number 7 with that up and down flop from right in front of the bunker. I mean, I'm never gonna be pissed off about making par anywhere at Augusta, but I think, he kind of might be sometimes, and that's cool. Here's Cameron Champ. Here's the champ. Biggest tee shot. He's got 178 into 13. He had 177 into 2 and 178 into 13 is what I just heard. This guy hits the shit out of the ball. And you know, I kind of just watched it. I could see that impact, and it's just, yeah, it was definitely. But he's got a great swing. It isn't doesn't look like he swings really hard at the ball. It's really crisp. That was center of the green, maybe 15 feet putt coming up for eagle. And now we're watching Will Zalatoris in his second shot on the third from 150 yards out. So he must have just hit like a little iron down there to that because that's the wow. And that pin is tucked over there on that tiny little point. Yeah, if you go for the pin, if you go pin on that one and you're not really close, you're far off. I think if I were to play, I would be aiming for the meat of the green almost all the time, unless it's a giant green. Because there are some that are just huge, and it's like, yeah, you want to be on that side. But for the small ones, I think I would be doing the exact opposite and just I'm putting the meat and then I've got a putt. Yeah, it might be 20 feet, but if I go for the pin and it's that small of an area, and if I'm not like within 3 feet, I'm fucked. So it's, why would you do that? Ah, yeah, I know you want to make it right. Right, I get that too. And to be honest, that's probably how I actually really do end up playing most of the time. How you guys doing? Is there anybody out there? It's fun. Okay, so Victor Hovland, 18, hitting his third shot. Very well done from in front of the bunker. Nice pitch, good, good speed. Taking the break within just a few feet. We'll make that. Colin Morikawa, one of the best swings on tour, is on 3 right now, hitting his second shot in. And yeah, he's hitting that same 1 on 3 where the pin's back there like that. That's what makes 3 hard. You know, if it was better conditions, most people would probably have hit driver on that and then just like be chipping and be like right where they are right now in 1 instead of 2. That's the thing about that kind of trade-off. Would you rather be hitting your hitting your approach shot as a little pitch shot or a full shot? And they played that so their approach shot was a full shot. And I'm just thinking, well, if I miss that one, then I'm having to hit a freaking pitch shot anyway. I don't know. MW Lee 4 over, 4 par on 18 to stay. And he does. Now they're moving off of this. Here's Tony Finau after dropping 3 on the other side of the creek, and now he's going to hit 4 from right on the edge, literally just a tiny little pitch up the hill. And did he play that where it's going to come back or not? Nope. It went up the hill past the hole and just stayed there. So he's going to have a interesting downhiller for par. That's what happens on any hole that has a hazard on it. It just immediately changes from, wanting to make eagle to hopefully saving par. That's the reason why that 13 still stays an actually hard par 5, because it makes most people be like, yeah, I'm hitting that in two, because it's only 500 yards. So they hit their first shot, anything over fucking 260 or 270, and they're going for that, right? So they do, and then they end up you know what I mean? It's got to be perfect. It's got to be that great of a shot on your second shot. Love this horse. Love this course. Cameron Champ for Eagle. He's rethinking what he was looking at and kind of walking around this green again. Yeah, I get it. It's just one of those things. I don't want to switch it to something else, but I want him to get over this. But he just pulled his caddy over and said, "Hey, wait, this or this? Okay, cool. We come in handy, don't we?" Cheers to that. By the way, if you guys want to check out more about what I do here at Abandoned Dunes, go to abandoneddunescaddies.com. And here comes the putt, taking a really big swinger and just either a little too high or a little too strong, barely by about a foot or two. Good lag. He'll make that for birdie. Morikawa for birdie on 3 from an inch off the green, putting, and it goes in the hole. Boom. He goes to 2 under. Watch out for him. Watch out for him. Powerful Jedi was he. Pow. Okay. Kevin Kisner, second shot on the 8th with a wood. Probably not what he was aiming to do. Short and right in front of the green, maybe a little bit left. So he's gonna have to come up over those mounds on the left of the green on his next shot. Tiger just hit his second shot out of the fairway bunker that he found off of his drive. So he's now out there in the middle of the fairway, probably a little less than 100 yards in or so. He'll be looking to hit his next, I'm going to guess about a half wedge and really hang on to his finish so he gets that hard check and almost a pullback after it kind of hits and goes forward like, another few yards. And he's probably going to throw that right at it. Will Zalatoris bogeys 3 after missing the green on his second shot low. And Will drops and goes to one. Here's Champ for birdie. On 13. Good putt. The Champ might be coming back. He's 1 over now after that. He just birdied that. He was 2 over, got back to 1 over. Better position than some other people. Tiger has 146 to the hole from where he is. Kevin Kisner has 77 yards to the hole. Ow. I smell really good food. I don't know if it's there's really good food in the background. I'll probably be able to get some soon. I'm waiting for Tiger Woods here to get up to his third shot here on the 8th hole after fucking his drive up. And it's okay. It's a par 5 though, so up and down still birdie. And 146 is not going to be just a freaking little flip wedge. And he's just a little short of the flag on the green, putting uphill for birdie. It is makeable for him. Not a guarantee there. We are just a few minutes away from Scotty Scheffler with a 5-stroke lead. Walking up right now to the first tee. So I've got 2 chefs in the kitchen right now who are cooking up a storm of a breakfast, and I can't wait to see it. And they are part of kind of a package that we do here at Banding Dunes, in terms of, you know, the full golf package: golf, meals, lodging, and transportation, etc. So they will eventually come over and join me, and we'll chat about how much they know about what's going on here at the Masters. Will Zalatoris hits his 242-yard shot on 4 on the par 3 fourth into the bunker. It looks like. Oh wait, no. I don't know. Someone clapped, so hopefully they weren't clapping because he's in the bunker. That's kind of fucked up. Cheat golf too. Yes, thank you. It is. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Now, Tiger Woods is hobbling, and you can see it's his left leg, isn't it? Was it his left leg or his right leg that got messed up in? God, looks like both of them. I've never seen that from him before. You can just tell, like, he still looks just like him, right? And he still swings just like him, only it's not nearly as violent because he can't do as much with his legs right now. And when he walks around the ball and around the green and around the hole, makes his whole circle around to really get the feel of what that putt's going to do. You can see how much he just, you know, he's definitely got a quota as to how many strides per day those things can take right now. Turn! He almost made that putt. See, that's the thing, is he's still there. It's still all, you know, just make sure you go and make that putt, because he, you know, just keep remembering that little, okay, cool, there's a tap in, and then it went in and out, you know. Wow. I mean, we've all done it, right? Everybody's done it. Just, you know, these guys are supposed to be different, right? I guess, but, you know. Scotty Scheffler just hit his drive on one, smashed left center, left edge actually just kind of creeped into that first little cut of, technically it's rough, but some places would call that beautiful fairway. Again, rough here is not like U.S. Open rough. Charles Schwartzel is playing with him. Charles Schwartzel won the Masters here in 2011, 11 years ago. I'm responding all right. I'm just responding verbally because I really can't be typing in too much on there, but I appreciate that. Let's go to it. I agree. It is. Shoe golf is very important, and Tiger is doing how he's doing as I'm talking about it right now. So yeah, I'm sorry if I don't respond in type here. I'm watching this and doing the play-by-play at the same time. I don't have my social media assistant here at my side at the moment, but I'm working on it. And at the same time, I just missed whoever that was putting the ball right next to the hole. Tony Finau from 126 on the 14th. Dude, it's crazy. Like, he hits the ball really big too. And ball was on the green. It was looking really good, and then there was this hill / ridge, slope slant that went severely uphill and sloping from left to right, and it made that kind of fall all the way off the green to the right, low right side. Now, Tiger Woods getting ready to hit his drive on 9. Hole number 9 is 460 yards today. He's made par here on the first 2 rounds, both. Backswing, impact. Looking like a pretty straight off that tee shot on that slant there. Right center side, making its way toward the edge of where the gallery is. And he'll have an interesting, a good angle in from there. There's the tiniest little bit of a right to left movement on this hole. Not a complete dog leg, but just a little bit of a And Kisner hits it a little further right than he did. It got all the way to Pine Straw. Funny thing about Pine Straw, though, is if you're as good as these guys, the trick is keeping a really solid base because you can slip on that easier than you do on grass. But if it's really not it's not that hard to hit off of when you actually hit solid, and it usually kind of gives this nice visual to really hit the ball first and pinch it. It's not like having hit out of rough, like super high rough, like good luck getting anywhere on this. You can play really good shots off of that. I could think of some amazing tournament winning shots from Phil Mickelson and Bubba Watson, both lefties, from Pine Straw. Here's Tony Finau putting from, oh no, sorry, he is chipping from just off the green. Kind of thing just looked like a putter in his hands. He's a big guy. And that was it. It was looking good. It almost went in the hole and then went another 10 to 15 feet by.
That's just draw the line.
Scheffler and Schwartzel on their second shots coming in there. Thank you. Charles Schwartzel from 173. Zang. What's happening, friend?
That's it.
Great. Thank you. Here's to green on the greens. And cheers to mimosas on Saturday. We have a good time around golf. What can I say? That was one of the chefs that you're going to meet later. Broadcast has started or is about to. Looks like that's live already. Which I would assume because, you know, the leaders have teed off. Scotty Scheffler is hitting his second shot from 157 just off the fairway in this really nice, smooth, rough. It really is too. It's like it's fluffy. Oh, I don't know if that was a good strike or not. Oh, yeah, it was. He caught a little bit of that false left edge that now it continues to just very slowly roll off and down into that little pit just beyond the bunker left of the green. And he'll probably be chipping that. That's the thing. You know what I love is the courses, most of the courses out here in Bandon Dunes, I would putt his next shot because it's so fast and everything is just, you know, mowed down that way, and it's dunes, it's links golf. But here at Augusta, the greens are that fast, but it's still like either a bent or a Bermuda kind of thing that, like, you know, anything longer than what they mow the green to actually grabs the ball and really and you're not going to get as much of a run and a roll. It's still good for fairways though. They mow these fairways down, so there's a shit ton of roll on there. But anything that isn't, you know, green or fairway is gonna actually kind of like hang on to it. Kevin Kisner now on 9. His second shot from the pine straw, like I said, and that is pretty darn good, about a flag stick away from the hole on the right hand side, putting for birdie. Hey, what can I say? And now, while we wait for Tiger Woods to get ready for his, we go to Tony Finau putting for par on 5 and making that. I'm sorry, not 5. Tiger airmailed that one. I wouldn't say airmail. I'd say he hit it a little long and left. So he's going to have quite a putt or possibly a chip all the way down there on his third shot at 9. Scheffler chipping. He's about center of the green high, and this pin was way back left, like on a ridge. I can like see it as I'm looking at it right now. This is going to break from left to right, and then as soon as it gets up over this ridge, it's going to go left. It's going to go right for most of it, and then at the very end, it's going to creep left. Watch this, or let's listen to it. Here we go. Sit. Oh, it almost went in. He literally hit that as well as anybody could hit that pitch. That I call that a pitch when they actually have to throw it up in any kind of way and then go from there. I call it chip, where you're literally just, that little bump just to get it as far as it needs to go in the air to then be rolling as much as possible on the green, that sort of thing. Wow, that was great. So he's like right next to the hole, and he'll tap that in for his par. Yeah, Scotty Scheffler. This guy comes out of nowhere, never heard of him before, wins his first tournament 2 months ago, and then wins two more like within that time frame, and now is leader by 5 at Augusta after the first 36 holes. Like, he's real, it seems.
Watch coverage on Friday, second round, second 9.
All right.
Good shot.
So
And they work just good.
DJ is 3 under through 2, going into 3 right now, or on 3. Wow. Shane Lowry's at 3 after 1. Hideki Matsuyama is at 2 after 2. Justin Thomas is at 2 after 6. Come on, JT, let's go. After 6, okay. Should have jumped over to 4, 5, and 6 a little while ago. That's okay. Tony Finau now. Tee shot. On what, 10? Oh no, they're playing 14. Or maybe that was 15. I'll tell you after I actually see a little clearer. Here's Tiger for birdie on 9. Putting probably 50 feet downhill, breaking left to right. Hit this ridge just a little bit here. Strap that. That was like pretty darn straight. And now it's coming downhill. Wow. That's fast. That is fast. Keep going. It doesn't get all the way down there. He played that because he thought it was just going to have to die and just make it down. And it stuck, and it stayed about 5 or 6 feet short. Looked really good-ish. Charles Schwartzel now on his first hole birdie putt, having that ridge. God, it's crazy because I don't know if this I don't know if the viewpoint that the camera angles being better, the cameras being better, high definition. I don't know, but I just I'm seeing all these just unbelievable crazy ridges and mounds that this ball is having to go over on these putts, and it's reminding me of some of these freaking sand dune giant freaking greens out here, like the same kind of way. It is really close. Boom. Especially on trails. Abandoned trails out here was actually designed by Ben Crenshaw. And Ben Crenshaw won the Masters in 1984 and again in 1995. So he has 2 green jackets, and that course was designed by him. So I guarantee when you're up there and you're checking out how all these fairways are coming together, all these greens and all these gigantic bunkers out there, you're going to see something interesting. And don't forget about Namaste Corner. Augusta's got Amen Corner. Trails has Namaste. Same numbers. That was huge. I think that was Scotty Scheffler. It could have been short, so it just hit their tee shot on 2 down the hill. That was Scheffler. It's good. Cut that angle almost perfectly with a draw. Woods misses that putt and disgustingly walks as fast as he can to go have to tap in the bogey and almost beats the ball there to it. And so he will drop another. Holy shit. Yeah, one of my chefs has brought over their magnificent. Can I show this? Can you just kind of say what this is and give a little bit of a chef plug?
Okay.
Huh?
So there's, hold on.
Yep.
We've got some spinach and arugula,
Spinach and
sourdough
arugula.
toast, avocado, a wonderfully fried egg by Melissa, some sauteed peppers, onions, and fresh tomatoes and basil and bacon and mozzarella cheese.
Wow. Okay, I'm gonna have the most amazing breakfast here. I didn't even quite get all that, but at least you did. I'm gonna just love at the same time. Oh my gosh. All right. Pardon me for eating online. I don't know if I've ever really done too much of that, but I don't care. I'm just here checking this out. What do you hear? Yeah, not a whole lot. Why not? Okay. I'm gonna turn this up so you can hear them. I'm gonna take a break from the play-by-play, and I'm just gonna talk normal for a little while. While I eat. Oh yeah, here we go. Tiger is about to tee off on 10. Tiger Woods on the back 9 on Saturdays at the Masters, I feel is usually pretty good. Wow, that's crunchy toast there.
A little bit of magic on the second 9 we saw. There you go.
Beautiful. It looks so beautiful.
Back to 5. Zalatoris, tough spot. Hoping to get this up and in. Took everything out of the play. We're hoping to make a little magic.
Oh yeah.
What a shot. Clever that is.
That's Will Zalatoris.
Way up in the air on one of the toughest holes at Augusta National. And he steals one at the 5th.
Mm-hmm.
Birdie 1 and 5. Just the second birdie at the 5th today.
There you go. Yeah, see, that's how hard that hole is. Only 2 birdies so far on that hole.
27 left for Champ here at 15.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Shava.
Lucky. Great luck on that. Cameron Champ just hit his second shot into 15. Excuse me. I'm eating. 15 is par 5 over the water. And he just kind of left it out to the right. But he lucked out right on the edge of the green and just kind of came back. He's just going to have a really long putt for eagle, but whatever.
Oh, like I said, with the wind spinning all around and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Calling. He's got 5 feet here. Looks like he's aiming a foot left of the hole.
Collin Morikawa just missed his putt on 5, and that was for par. So he bogeyed that. He had the birdie putt, and then oh wow! All right.
Visit masters.com.
Wow. That was a good bite right there. My God. Just saying. 20 now. On 15. Third shot. He laid up. But you know, not a bad decision. He just, that's a tough shot sometimes because it looked really good and now it just keeps creeping to the left for him, to the right for our camera angle shot. After it lands and looks like it should come to a stop is what I mean. Charles Schwartzel on the second. He has a fairway wood in his hands. This is the long par 5 down the hill. The very first place that I saw when I was there. I'm eating while I'm watching the Masters live on Saturday 2022 right now. And Charles Schwartzel, who is in the final pairing, just hit close to a Louis Oosthuizen line, but to this pin placement on Saturday is more center than back, and it didn't completely come all the way on that left to right action, but he is putting for eagle.
Front portion of the green, and this will continue to fall back off the green. I think this shot, Brian, is going to be one of the most challenging shots that the players face with
Scotty
wind down the hill. Scheffler, we can see he's to bend this shot around the corner. He does have a little whooping, but can he turn it enough? That's a great shot.
What's happening?
I'll tell you, we saw the
Masters Saturday live. I'm eating at the same time that I'm watching this, but I'm calling it.
You don't see that very often
in my way.
In the Masters, but it works, and it did.
You get to be part of it. Scotty Scheffler just hit a very interesting shot on his second shot on 2. And now Tiger Woods with a 5-iron on 10. He hit the most amazing shot here yesterday. It was right of the pin when it was way right. That one is on the right side of the green and the pin is left, so he'll have about 30 feet or so for his birdie. Not a crazy awesome shot, but not horrible.
Wow, what a dart from Morikawa.
Collin Morikawa.
They were calling for
on
it to go
6.
in. It almost listened.
I'm sorry, maybe.
Champ now for a long eagle effort here at the par 5.
He's on 6.
So has to settle. This keeps going. It can go right off the green.
Yeah.
Hard to appreciate how fast that putt is.
Morikawa on 6 just almost stuck the pin.
15, there's a bridge that bisects the green.
Let's see if he can make the putt. Can't give anyone anything today, obviously, after Tiger Woods 4 putts a hole because he went up to hit his 3-putt bogey in from about 3 feet away, not thinking too much about it, and the ball went halfway in, spun all the way around, and then popped out, making the 4-putt double bogey. When he was just pissed he didn't make the par putt. That's what this game will do to you. You still have to go through your routine all the time, I guess. Come on.
You called it, Michael, the speed of these putting surfaces, they're so smooth, but you don't get an appreciation until you see these players struggling.
Turning feet now is all over the place.
Temperatures and conditions are adjusting from day to day, even from hour to hour, so you can't let up for a second.
All right. And now making it over. Zalatoris just airmailed his chip. Not completely. I mean, you know, he's still on the green, but really not great. On 6. Yeah.
This putt here of Tiger's, she can move fast. Will also move considerably to his left. Complex is a high right side, low left side. So tilts from back to front. See here, there's plenty of respect.
Here's Tiger Woods for birdie on 10. It's going to be a bit downhill, I think. Oh, be good. You know, I don't know if I'm a fan of him leaving it short, but it was still close. So he's just going over there and tapping. And he didn't really leave it short, but just, you know, it's just one of those, such a fast downhiller, you just tap it 1 inch and hope it freaking stays on. So I'm broadcasting live from Bandon Dunes, Oregon. Golf resort mecca.
Beautiful tee shot. Up to 6th. So the 2 birdies offset those 2 bogeys. He's at 1 under where he started the day. Now Schwartzel is the team in here. This shows the great curves and shapes to these putting surfaces. This is a beauty. Great touch. Great touch. alongside Tiger Woods here in this third round. For Scheffler, and he's got it. Continues to take advantage of the par fives this week. He was 5 under on the par fives through his first 2 rounds, and now his first birdie of round 3 on the par 5 second. Well, to be honest, it's the biggest story right now. Can Scheffler keep the momentum going? And he's off to a great start. Now Champ at the 16th, trying to get back to that back right hole location. Look back into the patrons. He might have been distracted by something.
Yeah. All right. Scheffler, birdies 2. Goes to 9 under. Schwartzel birdied 2 and went to 4 under.
Scheffler now still with a 5-stroke lead.
Yep. Shane Lowry after 2 at 4 under. Do we have some moving happening today? Wow.
Hits a tree and kicks left. This whole location at number 7 is right in the front portion of the green. He lies to that front bunker.
All right. So I'm back to it now. I'm just eating a whole bunch of food there. It's really good. Made by my a couple Bandon Dunes private chefs here that come in full golf packages. Zalatoris just smashes his just now up on 5, I believe. Scheffler on 3, hitting driver. Oh yeah, I like that play. Just smash that down there. Now you've got,
slightly to the right. We'll have enough to spin it.
How far is that? 3 might be actually a little more than how it used to be. We might move that shit back because I'm like, he hit driver, so he should hit that 300. He still hasn't hit 100 in, so that might be a little more than 400 yards now. Yep. 350 though. It is 350. What is he hitting? He's in driver. Charles Schwartzel. It's cold, man. These guys are hitting as far as I do on a good day right now. They're hitting like 280. They're not hitting it over 300 yards. And so he's right in, Charles Schwartzel's hit that right in the fairway on the right. The deeper one, preferred the one closer to the green. Tony Finau is wearing a very interesting, brown mustard and pink combination, and
still has a chance to one putt here at the
and
16th.
purple to navy blue in between the pink. I don't know if it's navy blue and just looks more purple because the pink is around it. Yeah, it's loud, and a very loud pink hat with a white Nike swoosh on it. Wow, that is loud, bro.
There are times, Michael, when putter's just the right play, whether it's a matter of confidence or the course looks like in front of you.
And now,
Right there.
Cameron Champ, also a Nike endorsed
Missed that shot.
professional on the PGA Tour.
Chose putter.
This is the 16th hole, and he's putting for par. 16 is the par 3 over water. Can't wait to tomorrow's pin position. Boom. Nice putt.
That's a great save for Cameron Champ.
Made par there, stays at 2 over.
+2.
Cameron Champ.
Nice. Not an easy day for scoring.
Now Finau for his par.
I'm not sure there's a more powerful
Tony's at
duo out on
5
the
over.
course today. Finau and Champ. That's a lot of clip at speed.
That's what they said.
Tony and Champ make their way to the 17th tee. Right. With a number of yards today.
All right.
You might almost have to take that, right? Because then you, from there, then you just hit it to 15, 20 feet and take that putt. You can get that.
Let me go over to Amen Corner for a little bit, actually. I'm realizing that this is just taking too long. Cool thing about, like, there we go. Cool thing about when you go to, like, holes 4, 5, and 6, or Amen Corner, or holes 15 and 16 on here is there's always something going on in those places, especially right now in the meat of it. So they always got somewhere to send you, versus just sitting there and waiting on that. You know what? Those were featured groups. I should have on the broadcast. Either way, now I'm at Amen Corner, and I just watched Hatton, I believe, hit his second shot on 13 into the water.
As it's spinning upward into the air, the wind will have more influence
Yeah.
on it, so that's why that ball came up shot. More spin, more climb, less distance. Charles Schwartzel has also, like Scheffler, birdied the second.
Go back over here. What is this? Come on. Morikawa finally hitting the shot on 7 from the left side under a tree, having to hit that. I don't know what the point of doing that was. He just hit what's a good struck, very, very low running shot that went all the way into the earth. And it's like you got 3 bunkers there in the front, and maybe this tiny little alleyway between the 2. You know, and it's just like,
I can promise you, Tony Finau.
I mean, unless he just loves being in the bunker and he's such a good bunker player that he'd rather be there than hitting a shot over the bunker. Which, you know what? Maybe I was just thinking, you know, if I'm just gonna do this, if it gets up that freaking walkway, great. If not, I'm just gonna hit a bunker shot. That's possible. There are people out there. I remember Luke Donald is one that comes to my mind who was an amazing bunker player and pretty much got up and down every time he was in the bunker almost. I don't know. It obviously wasn't 100%, but it's good.
5 paces from the left. That's exactly right. You can play this just a little bit short of the whole location and a little bit to the right. It will kick to the left, and then there will be some spin that will help pull it back down to the whole location.
How you all doing out there? Are you watching? Are you just hearing me watch it? And you can hear them yelling, "Let's go, Scotty!" Yep. Good shot, bud.
It's a really good shot. That will be a very fast putt breaking from his left to right.
Zalatoris on 7.
Zalatoris is second at the pond for 7. So Tiger Woods, this club there as well. The winds are starting to pick up here as if they hadn't been challenging enough. Now to the 11.
All right. Kevin Kisner smashes his drive on 11. The 520-yard par 4.
2 days in a row.
Getting to the top of the hill.
Out on the limb here, Brian, and say he's the only guy in the field to have done that. and one of the shorter hitters in the field.
Kevin Kisner, okay. When I say smash, I didn't mean smash like really hard. I meant smash like solid. Now Tiger. On 11. Wow, he really if he doesn't catch the trees line at all, which doesn't look like he did too badly, that was a great shot using the fairway on the right hand side. He's gonna have a long shot in on his next one, but you know, whatever.
They have some work to go to negotiate those three.
And now Morikawa from the bunker, third shot. Boom, and I mean it wasn't bad. It almost, I mean, it looked like it could have almost gone in, but then, you know, it goes by. And so he's like 6-7 feet for par. Not bad. Charles Schwartzel now on 3, his third shot, his long birdie putt, we'll call it. Taking 2 gigantic breaks from right to left. And here comes the next one where he's definitely too short and too low. And then we'll have about a 10-footer for his par now. Up the hill, not a crazy breaker, just a little right to left on that one. Tony Finau on 17. 160 yards. He's hitting a freaking pitching wedge. Maybe 9. Really. Boom. And it's crazy. Like him and John Rahm are like these like guys who don't look like they take the club back further than halfway when they smash it by everybody. I'm not saying that there might be something there, but you know, Will Zalatoris out of that same bunker on 7, and he hits it the wrong side of that ridge we talked about last time, and it falls all the way down to the left and low front part of the green. He'll be putting way back up about 40 feet uphill to get back to it. And now we move to back to 3 with our leaders. And Charles Schwartzel at 4 under is putting for par. Get there. He left that 2 inches short and makes 5 and drops back to 3 under. And now there is a 6-shot lead.
Short, seemingly gettable par 4s just have so much challenge in them. Another victim, Charles Schwartzel, now champ.
And Scotty Scheffler is looking at a birdie putt here to go to double digits. It looks like it's a little downhill and a little left to right. He's just looking at having that, you know, perfect pace on the perfect line. And part of the whole, Scotty Scheffler does not know how to miss. He has a 6-shot lead at 10 under par right now through 3. There's still 15 more holes left today for him. Now we go to Kisner and Woods, who are on the 11th, hitting their second shots in. And He leaves his ball out on the right, and he'll have a chip there in that iconic area of 11.
Forearm keeps things very stable.
And
Wide space.
now Tiger. Checking his win on his last moment. It looks like it is. Yeah, it was. A little right to left. He's in the 5-iron. He's basically going to aim at 12. He's basically aiming somewhere around 12. Or he's playing a cut right into this, probably, is what he's doing. Yep. See, that he can always play. Be good. Get up there. Get up there. That was so good if it was just like 4 more freaking feet in the air. And so he's just on the front edge of the green, and he'll probably putt that. Either way, it'll be for birdie.
And he just doesn't. It's one of the straighter putts, believe it or not. Scotty Scheffler just doing exactly
Here's Scotty on 4 from 242 with a 3-iron. That's a big fucking 3-iron. I mean, you know, I guess for them it's probably what it should be. Looks like he's on the green. They showed the shot tracer and they didn't show the shot. And oh, now I see. It hit the green, looked perfect on that. But then since it's so uphill and the pin's in front, so it's like almost playing that false frontish, it just hit there and then sucked back off the green. He'll probably have a chip and a putt. Finau makes par on 16, 17. Oh, sorry, 8. Right.
Schwartzel taking the head cover off here at the par 4.
Oh, cool.
Par 3 fourth.
You hear that? Schwartzel, 242 par 3.
Right.
He's playing with Scotty Scheffler. But you know, now he's 7 shots back. But Shane Lowry's at 4 under through 4. I told you, Shane. Watch out for Shane Lowry. He's one of those guys too. There we go. Oh, cool. It's that on the left edge, almost pin high. It's within 15 or 20 feet from the hole. Hey, anytime you're that close after being 242 away, that's it. All right, let's see here. I'm going back to Ian in the corner. Now they're showing Kevin Kisner and Tiger on 11 green.
The first time since 2020 Masters. It's over at the 11th. Kevin Kisner is not going to birdie. Several birdied it 3 times in 4 days.
All right. Tiger Woods putting from the edge of the fringe, edge of the green. It's a somewhat uphill putt, probably breaking a little bit from left to right.
years. It's his least.
Well, maybe a little right to left, actually, because you got water left. Yep, it's going to be right to left.
Mine is Willie.
Let's see how he's setting up, too.
Not really that able,
Come
right?
on, man. Here we go.
Mentally, he's
Here
been
comes the putt.
across this week, putting around the greens.
Get
He's
going.
salvaged all
Get going.
putts
Get going. Get going.
throughout this
Not a
week.
bad lag from there. Probably left that about 4 feet shy.
He's got them all. The gate.
Maybe 5. Looks like a pretty straight uphill putt coming in. And now Kisner's going to have to hit this putt for his par. So he's going to go and circle this whole thing around. And
That's one of the most treacherous greens out there. I'll tell you about that in a second. First Westwood. So it is. There's so much movement on the whole lot of these greens.
Lee Westwood's on 12. He's putting for birdie at 3 over par.
Statistically, the easiest green to putt. Certainly has
Think so, huh? All right. Statistically, 12 green is easiest to putt as he drains that. So maybe there's that, you know. I'm not saying Lee Westwood isn't a good putter. He's a good putter. All right. Wow. Bubba Watson is putting for eagle on 13 at 6 over par.
Since Thursday.
Come on. Let's see it. Let's see it. Let's see it. Too bad. A little high, a little far, but not really because it's just so fast. Barely touched it. Yeah. Crazy stuff.
2 feet and 3 feet, and then you're feeling uncomfortable with an expert coming back. Scotty Scheffler has birdied the third par birdie from the leader. He's now up by 6. This is a guy who knows what it's like to take a big lead and extend it. Won here by 12. 3 years later, with the U.S. Open by 15. Runaway winner that summer, the Open Championship. This one hard. Just right of center, speed.
Okay. Tiger misses his par putt.
Slowed down, the toe shut down. But he 4-putted the 5th hole. He was on the front part of the
Missed the putt for par
application.
after was looking at birdie. He shot 39 on the front 9 again. He shot 39 yesterday on the front 9. 39. That's like something I would shoot. So, well, probably not there today. Let me put a little asterisk there. Normally on my own course. And now I got to see a 2-putt birdie from Sergio Garcia on fucking 13. And something just happened. Huge. Or is that just literally like them clapping because Tiger was coming up the fucking hill? Hey, Squid. What's happening? That's Squid, the golf dog. Comes over and scratches his freaking legs off on me. Hey, go. It's a skin condition, not fleas. Because he's still doing it right here. Hey, Squid. All right.
I had no idea what I was doing. So for 3 greens in regulation, for 3, I think I'm guessing.
Tiger Woods is getting ready to
The strike of the shot, the guess,
hit his tee shot on 12.
over the green yesterday.
Kisner just airmailed the green. He airmailed the green. Tiger airmailed the green yesterday here because he was playing longer. So he hit 7 iron from like 155.
That starts moving.
I think he was gonna play like a 180 and just, like, you know, yeah, 20 yards to him.
This we don't think we'd get.
You know, it's only 144 today. And the wind doesn't really look that crazy right this second. But the point is, this green is just so shallow. It's only like, you know, 10 paces from front to back of the green. And so wherever it hits, it's got to hit soft. He's hitting 9 iron, 144. Looks like he played this out to the right with a draw. Boom. And it is about 1 flag stick away from the flag, from it. The crowd is just on its feet here at Augusta. It's no reserve against the crowd going wild for this. You know, it's normally Young Cinderella. This is like older,
25-year-old Texan, Scotty
veteran. What's a synonym for like Cinderella, but the exact opposite? So instead of it being Cinderella, it's like a story of somebody who is not like the unsuspected winner who won years and years ago. That's now just a legacy, basically. But you know what I mean? What's I don't know. Dark Horse is like just somebody who you wouldn't suspect. This is like he's like a veteran. Veterans don't win freaking diamond in the rough. I don't know. All right, I'll just throw those out there. That's my those are my producers in the back, helping me out with this broadcast, looking stuff up for me, etc. when I need it. You gotta give a plug for all the help, right? Right? Right. See, even they say so.
Every single one of those, because you're talking about stress on that surgical repair, right ankle and foot of this.
It's really quiet. What are you guys doing back there? Just like taking shots and just like. Oh, okay. I was appreciating the delicious food. I just shared too. Actually, yeah, I could use a little freshener. We're out? Okay. I'm switching the beer. I can only take so much champagne in the morning, and it's afternoon time now for me. After 3 p.m. for them. Yeah, it's 10 minutes to 1 here, so it means it's almost 4 there. Thank you very much. Yes, yeah,
Sure, but I need your clerk to pick up the stuff.
yeah, no, so, okay. All right. You always gotta, like, you know, give a little bit up after the knife falls and you're barefoot. Yep. Here's Tiger on 12, looking over this putt. He is 4 over par right now. He is 13 shots off the lead. I don't know where the point is in his mind where he, I'm not going to say gives up, but just kind of stops thinking that it's possible. If he makes this, though, again, back to 3. And you never know what this guy can do. The next couple of holes, turn. Yes! Birdie. Huge. Everybody on that hill, which is the closest they ever get to this. I played it, thank you. Or just went ape shit.
Second wording of the day. For a short miss at 11.
Yep. Okay. Back to 3 over, and now he's going to go up to the 13th tee box as soon as Kisner makes his par here. Or maybe birdie too. No problem. For par. At 3 over. Yep. Shot.
Wonderful to account statistically. Kevin Kisner. He's a player who's been rather transparent when it comes to the kinds of places where he believes he legitimately can win a major championship. His conditions closer to what Kisner would prefer. Cantlay for par.
Cantlay is. Yep.
When you miss his target to the right hand side, you have nary a chance to make a save.
Oh, that must have been right when Tiger hit that shot, because it kind of jumps back and forth and it's not always on perfect timing.
Was for Tiger's birdie.
Exactly.
Will tell you the players will tell you. You can tell different kinds of boards. Simpson for 12. This is a long way. Also downloads that bridge to the left.
Wow. Webb Simpson is on 12 and he just hit his shot short of the pin, short of the green, but just the guy to just sit and stop. Like the perfect spot where it would have just been in the water if it came back at all.
Slide when between those tall pines. Problems of that pine strike, the ball sometimes jumps off the line and gets higher than you're intended to. I don't know if that's where. I do, but I would expect to go right to that.
We're
We just let it go back to where it's supposed to be, right to left, touch your first.
waiting for Cantlay on 12. Is playing with Webb Simpson. And he hit that pretty well. He's not far away from where Tiger was when he was made that putt to go back. Just like the answer right there, just saying, hey, there you go. McIntyre. On 13. On the green. About center.
From there. Lots of sideways movement, lots of speed. On the tee at 13, Tiger Woods.
Tiger Woods. 13. I think he probably left that out a little bit further right than he wanted to. Yep. You just can kind of tell when he comes through like he does. And it's just, oh, he's too open with everything. All right. Kevin Kisner. He's also wearing one of these beanies. It must be really cold out there. We got multiple pros wearing beanies. And that is in the pine straw in the middle of the trees on the hill that you want to be having that ball finish left of. Hence that big, huge draw, that big hooking draw that most people are attempting to hit on that tee shot to stay away from that. And that's what makes it a par 5, is most people aren't even flirting with that hill because they don't hit that far, and then their second shot is down there in front. Why would anybody ever freaking go for it until when they got 250 plus in or something with a creek in front? But if they can really get that to get around that turn and go. There's a hole at this golf course I basically grew up at called Meadow Club. It's 15, it's par 5. And it's also an Alistair McKenzie design. And if you've got a little bit of distance, you can literally clear, like cut a corner, go over a cart path, almost over a road left of the cart path, but there's, out of bounds stakes between the two, and clear everything, including tree line on the other side of that, and have your 260 or 270 plus drive at least get on the other side, and then your 250 or less into the green over there. If you can hit that shot, most of the time they're just hitting something straight down the way and not flirting with that, and then hitting another shot that's got to get to a spot where you're hitting your third line.
The severity of the slope, we say it every year.
Yep.
It's impossible to accurately portray, no matter how sharp the video is.
Right.
Especially down this 13th fairway. To us, it looks fairly level, but you're walking on an incline that's almost about 30 degrees. So
right.
Think of the
right to left, 30 degrees, and that. It's ridiculous.
Keeping your body upright in a natural balancing position.
They're doing all the talking for me on that one. That's exactly what I would say about 13 is until you walk up that, you don't realize how side hill that is. It's ridiculous.
Off the course challenges. It's the birdie. Patrick, it was an injury to his back, and also tragedy of losing a dear friend. I have a sense of who the winner of that award might be next year. I think Masters, I think he's playing for 13th at the moment. I think he's playing for 13th at the moment. JJ Spawn for his par. Like Tiger Woods. Grew up playing municipal courses in Southern California. Career comparisons in there. Spawn, a winner. PGA Tour. Westwood for birdie. more than just right and left above the hole. Cantlay coming back from par here.
Cantlay. Par. 12. Par. Yep.
Second hole.
All right, I'm gonna go to broadcast. I can't keep watching this.
And 18, run adjacent.
Bubba Watson just hit a crazy shot on 18 from the pine straw. They went over trees, like the iconic one on 10. Yeah, exactly. 10 years ago. That was 10 years ago. He's still representing pink. Right, that crazy one from over there on that.
50 yards of foot. And the hole that cut to win his second frame.
No, yeah.
1, 2 green jackets. Here is Bubba at the 14th. Yeah, he pitched it across the green, and so this was the
yeah.
second ball, and he comes up.
Almost made that putt. Almost made that putt. Nice par, Bubba.
Yesterday, the best shot of his life. Didn't have the significance of the shot in the playoff, but under the circumstances, there's not many who would have tried to attempt that.
Bubba Watson 6 over par.
6 as we go back to 5. And the man who caddied for him in those 2 victories is on the bag for Scotty Scheffler over a par putt at the 10th.
Oh, right, really? So Scheffler's caddy, Scotty Scheffler's caddy is the same caddy that was Ted Scott. That's his name. Ted Scott was with Bubba Watson in both of his Masters wins. And now he's caddying for Scotty Scheffler. That's interesting. He was in the lead by 5 at 9 under par. I guess he did bogey. Bogeyed 5. Okay. Shane Lowry to 5 under. He is the reason why Scheffler is not running the hell away with this like he was. He's playing with Sung J M, and I haven't really heard of Sung J M today. I wonder what happened with him. Let's go see. Cam Smith on 8 for birdie, and he just got that. He goes to 4.
Smith this year with his 2 wins on tour, 6th in the world rankings, and he is 4 under par. Third place as we go to 6th, and Charles Schwartzel.
Sung J M dropped to 1 over par. He's through 6. Playing, okay. Charles Schwartzel on 6, 182, 7 iron. That's pretty darn good. Perfect distance and just 2 flag sticks right over him. Good shot. Tiger, 218 to the hole, hitting 5 wood on 13. Oh, yeah. Like 10 feet right of the hole, right where you wanted to be. He'll be putting up the hill on his next one. Oh, that's great. Okay, cool. You still got something every now and then, right? You gotta love it when you can do that. So he'll have an eagle on 13 after that shot. And here is Scotty Scheffler on 6. 7 iron also. There you go. Scotty's just 2 flag sticks left to that also. You gotta love it when all these guys do is just hit one shot and then go and putt for birdie.
7. And Shane Lowry on the tee. He said yes.
Dude, Shane hits that shit low. Shane Lowry on 7 just hit this low. I don't know if you call that a driver because it didn't look like a driver. He hit this shot there straight up the center of the fairway. Awesome.
Up to 9. And Cam Smith with the driver.
Cam Smith. Smashed.
Settle. There you go. The yard to spare. Let's go to 10. What a shot that was to 10. Jim, that was just fantastic from where he was, and a very good chance with this downhill left to
Oh,
right up.
wow. That was close. Justin Thomas just almost made birdie on 10. But he just taps it in for his par. So now he'll make his way into Amen Corner. Now at 2 under par.
Scoring average today very close to 75.
Ouch. They just said the scoring average today out there is 3 over.
25-year-old Texan, Scotty Scheffler. Caution. Vehicle electrified. Contact results in.
Okay, now while they go to that, I'm going to go back to Amen Corner here. I'm watching a putt down the hill on 12 from Hatton.
So I'm going to get someone a week from now in the future.
Or
So right now, this is a great. Nicholson the last 2006 just down the road in Atlanta. See Sugarloaf, of course. In respect to this, but to this lots of up and down speculation. Still goes to PGA Tour.
that was a little slow. Will Zalatoris 1 under 3-9. Just made his par putt there. Kevin Kisner coming down the hill on 13. His putt for birdie. Almost. Only counts for horseshoes and hand grenades. However, I think this is a birdie right here, a tap and birdie. He made that on. Nope, sorry, that was tap and par. That was 4 birdie. Now Tiger will be playing for eagle from shorter than where Kevin was putting for birdie.
Touch there from Kisner, but
And I guarantee you he's not looking at anything else other than this going in.
right to left, slide it back up the hill. Ever so slightly.
Backstroke, fall through, putt is coming down and just drops from right to left under the hole. And now he comes over and taps that in for his birdie to get back to 3. He was at 5 at one point there, so he's come back from going all the way down to 5 under to get back to 3. So over 5 over.
For Scotty Scheffler.
Scheffler birdie on 6, made that putt just now, and now he
Leading by 5.
is back to 10.
Shane Lowry. Scotty at 10 under par.
Jeez.
So the 3 with Zalatoris at 10.
Seems like it's going to get a little colder there now since it's getting to the later afternoon hours, Scotty Scheffler just put some sort of a Marty McFly vest on there. And Zalatoris just hit his drive on 10 fairly well with a really good right to left, low mid trajectory. And here's Morikawa.
Aggressively to the left. All left to right. With a little bit easier to get a draw as a fader of the ball.
And now Colin Morikawa, 10th, with a pretty good draw.
Along the left side, just left of the fairway.